Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're back today with another episode of the Transfer League, this time taking charge of Sheffield United. Going to be quite an interesting one, I think. Could be quite difficult, but we'll see how we can do. This is the series where we try and sell every player on the Sheffield United team, and whichever team a player sells to is then a team that we then have to sign a player from. So it's kind of like swapping players with other teams. And basically we try and build the best team we can and see where we are at the end of the season. Come end of the season, we have a number of different ways to earn points, and those points get put give Sheffield United a score, and that score then gets them a place in the table. And we're just trying to see at the end of the series what our table looks like. Who's in the Champions League spots, who's getting relegated, all that sort of stuff. Just a bit of fun. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is how you score points. Your league position is your start number. You get a certain number of points, -3 for winning a cup, -2 for getting to a cup final, -1 for getting to a cup semi-final. And then if you win the European Cup, you get -5. If you get to the final, you get -2. If you have a player in your team become top league goal scorer, you get -5. And then for every player in your team that you get above 15 goals, above 15 assists, or your goalkeeper gets above 15 clean sheets, you get an extra -1. And this is golf rules, so you're trying to get the lowest number possible. Okay, so the first 5 transfers have gone through, and they are: Chris Basham is on its way to Olympique Marseille. We've got Lys Mousset going to LOSC Lille. Then we've got Oliver McBurney going to Augsburg, but we've got Rani Khedira coming in from them, so we don't need to worry about them. Same with Oliver Norwood going to Hellas Verona, with Leandro Augustin Beso coming in, and John Egan going to Atalanta for 16 million. So we need a player from Atalanta, from Lille, and from Marseille. Let's go get them. Okay, we've got our 3 signings in. We've gone for a big one in Dimitri Payet is making his way back to the Premier League, joining Sheffield United. Then we're signing Thiago Giallo from LOSC Lille, and then Francesco Rossi coming in from Atalanta. And now we have a whole new bunch of people leaving the club. We've got Ben Osborne going to Crystal Palace. We've got Billy Sharp going to Hertha Berlin. John Lundstrom's going to Porto, David McGoldrick's going to Feyenoord, and George Baldock going to SL Benfica. Okay, we've got the 5 players in from the 5 teams. We've got Redan coming in from Hertha Berlin. We've got Werman coming in from Feyenoord. We've got Vertonghen coming in from Benfica, and Mbemba coming in from Porto, and Vicente Aguaita in from Crystal Palace. I think Vertonghen's going to be an absolute monster for us. I hope he is anyway. Back in the Premier League for this year with Sheffield United. Okay, one more player sold. We've got John Fleck on his way out, going to Southampton for 11.7 million. Interesting club, Southampton. I think who I want to get from them. Let's see if I can get him. Yes, I was able to pick up the man I wanted from Southampton. We've gone for the right back, Kyle Walker-Peters. Cost me £14 million, so not cheap, but definitely good potential. Definitely good enough to start, and definitely should do well for me this year. So I've got my defence pretty much sorted, I think. It's just my attack I need a bit of help with now for any other players that sell. Okay, so we're at the first game of the season, and as you can see, my team is very much defensive minded. My attack, I've only really got Payet. Brewster's pretty good in real life, but this game he's very low rated, and then Burke on the right probably isn't going to do much. So I'm hoping just to be able to keep some clean sheets. To be honest, that would be the best way of getting around this. Let's see if we can do it. Gator against his old club, of course. Let's see if I can start this off with a win. It's a 2-2 draw. 2-2, not bad at all. Bit disappointed to concede 2 goals, but scoring 2 is fantastic. Okay then, so straight into the second game we go. Against Leicester City this time. A little bit more difficult, I would say. But let's see if we can beat this team instead. A 1-1 draw. Again, a draw. Drawing, I'm not too disappointed with. Obviously, a draw. If I draw every single game in the season, I end up with 48 points, which is actually pretty good. That's probably mid-table-ish. So, 48 points. What am I on about? 38 points, right? Yeah, 38 points I'll end up with. Probably mid-table. So, but hopefully we'll win a few. Okay, I've got 2 more sales coming now. Jack Rodwell going to FC Basel, and Ethan Ampadu going to Swansea City. Let's see who I can sign from them teams. Okay, and the new player's not yet into the squad, so we're going to go straight into the next game against Burnley and see what we can do here. Mason Greenwood on the right hand side for Burnley. Wow, what a signing that could be for them. And it's a 2-0 loss to Burnley. That, as I say, Greenwood probably did a lot of the work there. Okay, we've got our 2 signings in now, and it's Jordan Garrick coming in from Swansea, the right midfielder, 62 rated, 22 years of age, good potential on him. And then we've signed Yannick Marchand, just very, very cheap player from FC Basel. And let's see what happens for the next transfers. Okay, so 2 more big sales have happened, and one of them is Jack O'Connell, our centre-back, going to Ajax. He's gone there for 2.45 million. And a young lad named Ryan Gravenberch is on his way in. Central midfielder, so probably won't be a starting central midfielder, but definitely a huge amount of potential. I know he's already a 75 rated, he's 18 years of age, one of the best young players in the game. So I'm very pleased to have him here. And then Ender Stevens has gone to FC Porto. So let's go get ourselves a Porto player into the club. Okay, we've signed our Porto player, and it is Otavio coming in from Porto. The right midfielder, going to be on that front 3 with Brewster and Payet. 80 rated already, 25 years of age. I think he's going to be fantastic for us. Let's see how he does in the Premier League. So into the next game, and we're against West Ham with our new right midfielder Otavio in the squad, and Kadira coming in at centre back to replace O'Connell. Robinson's playing at left back because Lowe has got picked up a red card. So let's see how this team can do against West Ham. And it's a 3-1 victory. What a fantastic game that must be. Otavio getting a debut goal as well. Perfect start for us. Let's go on to the next game. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first deadline day is over. Very, very interesting team we've managed to build here. Shame we couldn't get a better striker. I thought Burge might go as well, which is why I was so happy that Gravenberch had come in, because I thought I've already got a perfect player to replace him, but he didn't go. That's good though, because Burge is a fantastic player in his own right. Left back might be a little weak, but we'll have to see as we go into the simming stage. Let's see where we are ending up in January come the time the window reopens. Let's have a little look. We'll see you there. Okay, so we're coming towards the January window, and as I said at the start, Sheffield United are probably going to be one of the most difficult teams that I'm going to have to do this with. And they've showed it, to be honest. Not a lot of wins, and even in these games against teams like West Brom and Aston Villa and Fulham, cannot get the victory, getting losses all over the shop. I do worry that we're going to be very low down in the table in this January window. I'm hoping we get some business done, or at least somebody can do something for us to pick us back up and get us back up the table. Otherwise we could be looking at the worst team I've been and done this with out of quite a few now. So let's have a look where we are in January after that horrible month of all losses. Yeah. So January transfer window, we're sat 19th, and not really going to be able to get much higher. To be honest, this could be one of the worst possible places we've been. The only good news I have is that we are definitely getting some business, as some has already gone through in this window. We've had Sander Berge, the big player in the team, go to Manchester United for £29 million. I don't know who I'm going to sign from United, but it's going to have to be someone big, because I need something to happen with this club. Let's see who I'm going to get, and let's see what else happens in this window. But I need something, otherwise Sheffield United are in big trouble. Okay, so I've made my decision, and I'm going to sign a left back from Man United. It's Brandon Williams coming into the club. I just think that Brewster may be able to do it, and if not, then whatever next team we're going to go get an offer from, I will sign a striker from anyway, I would imagine. So Brandon Williams coming in as a left back was a very good option for me to get from Manchester United, as their strikers are far too expensive for me anyway. So that left back coming in to replace Lowe, and hopefully that secures my defence a bit more so that we don't concede so many goals, and hopefully able to win a few more games and push ourselves up the table. Okay, so when I was speaking about getting a new striker, I did not expect my striker to leave, and especially not to go to Barcelona. Brewster has got his dream move off to Barcelona. Who the hell am I going to sign from Barcelona? I have literally like zero money. Oh well, let's find somebody. Okay, so with Brewster going on his way to Barcelona, we had to sign in a striker from Barcelona. And the only one I could afford was Martin Braithwaite, so here he is. Oh, let's hope he can score me some goals at least. Coming in towards the end of the deadline day, the final deadline day for this episode. And that is it. Deadline day is officially over. We managed to pull ourselves out the relegation zone, and we're currently sat 15th, which is not terrible, but let me know in the comments down below where you think I'm going to be finishing the end of the season. Also, let me know who you think is going to be my top goal scorer. Do you think it's going to be Martin Braithwaite now he's come in, or has he not got enough time to overtake somebody like Otavio or someone? Let me know what you think. Let me know where I'm going to be. Am I going to get relegated? Am I going to get sacked maybe? I might even get sacked. I've not been sacked yet this series. So let me know, and I'll see you come the end of it. Okay, we've come to the end of the season, and we've had a poor month here, but we've had 3 tough teams. Other than this month, we've actually improved. I've seen a few wins, I've seen a few draws. I'm feeling we might be higher than we were. Maybe not, don't hold me to that. But let's have a little look whereabouts we are, shall we? We are 17th. So I was wrong. 17th is not fantastic. We are 1 point off 16th as well. That's so annoying. So 17th, not a good start. So starting off on 17 points. Gonna be tough to catch up from there. I don't think anything's happening in the cups. Not in that one. And not in that one. We're not in the Europa League, of course, or anything like that. Are we the top goal scorer? Of course we're not. So it's all coming down to how many goals and how many assists and how many everything have this team managed to put together. Right. So Garrick's got 1, Gravenberch with 3, Freeman with 3, Burke with 4, Braithwaite coming in and getting 4 goals in 15 is not terrible. Did anybody beat the 15 mark? Oh, Payet got 14. Payet got 14. That's so close. Otavio was 6, and I don't think, no, that's it, guys. They're on 17, and that does not put them in a good position at all. I didn't think this team was too bad that I built. I thought it was relatively good, to be honest. I definitely signed some great people, but they just couldn't bring it together when I needed them to. Oh well. They're not done well in the league, but that doesn't matter. It's not real. And anyway, guys, I'm finished for this episode, so please, if you have enjoyed it, leave me a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know in the comments what you think I did wrong. Who should I have signed from which team, perhaps? And also, make sure you're here next time, because it's going to be the next episode with Southampton, so that should be quite an interesting one. I will see you there. Goodbye.